What first attracted me to Tonie was probably actually a year before we met. I saw her dancing on the dance floor. She was just having a really good time. Didn't care what everybody else was thinking, just having fun out there. And when I first friended her on Facebook, I looked at all her pictures and she was pretty dang hot. And then I was super excited to go out with her.
Unlike Eric, all I had to go off was this Facebook friend request, and I actually thought to myself, I am not accepting this friend request.
I wasn't super nervous when I showed up. I think she was when I showed up at the door. We had never really met before.
I opened the door, and I don't know why, but I didn't expect him to be as good looking as he is, so I thought, gosh, this guy's hot.
And I remember opening the door and she had her cute gray dress on and her red shoes. She was all bubbly and smiley. We walked around Green Lake. It was going really well. Talked about family and how similar our families were.
I just remember the first time I actually touched him, I kind of shoved him because he was making fun of me for tripping or something, and I just thought, man, this is so easy. Everything about conversation was easy and just laughing, and I think that because he made me so comfortable, I just knew immediately, wow, I'm just so attracted to him.
Asked her how it was going, and she said it was going well, and so I said, you want to go out to eat?
And I said, absolutely. So we went over to go to dinner at Green Lake Bar and Grill, but they had about an hour-long wait, so we decided to go play on the swings and wait it out, which I loved.
I knew I could marry Tonie, actually. I think as we were sitting at dinner on our first date, I was just super enamored by her. And I actually remember thinking I should get the waiter to sign a receipt saying I'm going to marry this girl.
I had an inkling on the first date that Eric could be the one. I think it probably took me about 3 or 4 dates to realize, oh my goodness, this is the person I'm going to marry.
Right before I proposed, I went to talk to her dad, was when I was most nervous. After talking to him, I was super excited to propose to her. When I got down on one knee, I said, Tonie,
I love you with my whole heart.
I want to be your best friend. I want to be a godly leader.
I want to be with you forever. Will you marry me?
And she didn't say yes right away. She was too much in shock.
I missed the first line of what he said, but then I wanted to pay attention and know what he was saying. And my first thought was, is this a joke? My second thought was, don't back up too far, I'm going to fall in the water. And my third thought was, pay attention to what he's saying. As soon as he said he wanted to be a godly leader and be my best friend, I just knew that it was just so right.
She was screaming and crying, and
my arms just threw around him because I just couldn't believe that this man picked me.
What I love about Tonie is she's always bubbly, always in a good mood, and it puts me in a good mood. She's like a little hummingbird. She's always ready to go and do things fun, and of course, you know, she's gorgeous.
One of the first things that really attracted me to him was his work ethic and how he really puts other people first. He values his family, he values the Lord, and he values me.
I think the thing I'm looking forward to most is coming home to Tonie every night, every day that I get to wake up next to her.
It's really exciting that we get to build memories together and just know that they're going to last a lifetime. There's a security in that and an excitement of what's to come.